This time on Highway Thru Hell, head-on disaster.
Wow, what a nightmare.
Strikes in Alberta.
This is absolutely insane.
Pushing heavy rescue.
Guys, watch yourselves. Back up.
Into battle.
It looks like a war zone.
And testing the limits.
Pull it.
Of every man on the crew.
Stop.
Guys.
Get out of there, Johnny. Get out of there.
On the Highway Thru Hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
What's the forecast for the hill? Is it supposed to snow all night, or what's the deal? They're talking 20 centimeters by the weekend.
On BC's Coquihalla Highway, maintenance crews are battling against a sudden and unexpected storm.
I'm doing the fast lane here, and it's built right up. Order 10 from 14.
Yeah, go ahead.
Supervisor Richard Enns is coordinating the counterattack.
The trucks are moving still, but they're starting to have trouble to get up the hill here.
Just to advise, we've activated the chain-up lights northbound on the Snowshed Hill. This truck ahead of me, he's been struggling here for a bit.
As trucks start to lose traction on Snowshed Hill,
Got a guy jackknifed here southbound, just before the first runaway lane.
okay, Big Al from Quiring Towing enters the fray.
We got a couple guys across the road there.
Yeah, come down to this one that's jackknifed in the fast lane.
These two jackknives could back up traffic for miles in a span of just minutes.
The trailer brakes are on there? No, he's gonna be driving here in a minute. All right, I gotta pull out of the way, so you just coast yourself up against the guardrail here, and then you'll be not jackknifing.
Al, is that guy gonna be mobile?
Yep. Oh, he's going on his own here now.
Put her in second gear.
Al jumps on board to help the second trucker steer out of the jackknife and down the steepest part of the mountain.
Easy. Slow. This speed all the way down, lower gear maybe. You're okay, let off the brake.
There's no money in it for Al, but he needs to keep the traffic moving.
Slow.
Hey, both jackknives southbound are now straight.
Yeah, could you back down the hill here? I got one just below Zoppius here. He's chained, but he can't make it.
With more bad weather blowing in, Al won't be slowing down anytime tonight.
1 minute we're going one way, the next minute we're going different directions. Sometimes that's what you gotta do up here to exist.
750 miles northeast.
Has it gotten worse since I was out there?
The next morning brings a blast of winter
Turn it into a skating rink.
to the highways north of Lac La Biche, Alberta.
It's getting pretty dangerous.
Veteran driver Venance Richard is heading north towards Conklin on Highway 881.
Some places can be icy under there, and we don't see it because it's snow on the road.
Heavy Rescue Alberta is preparing for the worst.
You know, when we have weather conditions like today, problems are going to rise on the highway.
With Jamie Davis coordinating from his dispatch center in Edmonton, he's relying on his Alberta crew to handle those problems.
You kind of have a feeling, you know, a bit of your hair standing up on the back of your neck. You kind of know those days. This is one of them.
Just after 1 p.m., Colin McLean gets an urgent call
So, how bad is everything up there?
from the RCMP.
The logging truck has no cab anymore.
Okay.
There's no tires. Everything is on rim because it burst on fire.
Okay.
85 miles farther up the highway,
What happened there? Fuel tanker crashed into another truck.
traffic on Highway 881 is completely stopped. A fuel tanker and logging truck have collided head-on. Trucker Venance Richard arrives just minutes after the crash and captures the aftermath with his phone.
I saw some smoke in front of me. Holy jeez. I saw the big flame.
Highway 881, 2 semi-trucks.
Emergency crews race to evacuate the injured. But one of the only 2 routes north to the oil fields is completely blocked.
So how far away from Europe from the scene?
I'm just coming through about kilometer 110, I believe, right now. But yeah, we could be working on this one for a while.
This wreck will be a test for Colin as lead driver for Jamie's Alberta operation.
1 year ago, Colin was brand new at this. 2 weeks ago, I put him in the rotator.
And today, he's taking on the biggest wreck of his career.
I'm definitely having to step into being the senior guy. It's nerve-wracking.
It's normally a 2-hour trip to the site of the wreck. But in the whiteout conditions, Colin's drive is already stretching late into the afternoon.
Pretty much looks like a northern Alberta goat trail. Where the is the road?
Never a dull moment on this highway.
Back in BC, the storm front that hit last night has been battering the Coquihalla all day.
I guess what happened was the caught on fire in the cab and failed.
We're heading down the hill, something going on. Somebody's done something they shouldn't have.
So, for the second night in a row, Al Quiring is patrolling the mountain.
A truck jackknifed. Somehow that had hit the center median cement no posts, knocked them out of place. How do you think a guy does this?
Smoke inside, all I can't see. Then I stop the truck and take out key and park brake pull and I jumped outside.
The truck started rolling backwards, out of control, finally smashing into the concrete median.
Concrete blocks laying in 2 lanes of traffic in a 120 km/h zone. It's a recipe for disaster. All of a sudden, a dash fire. I could smell antifreeze in the air. It's not a dash fire, you overheated. If a vehicle's on fire, one of the first things that happens is the electrics short out and everything's gone. And in this case, the lights were still on. No, just a rat hose blew. Overheated and blew the steam. Sometimes when there's smoke, there is fire, but sometimes when there's steam, it looks like there's fire. No fire. You should get retested with your license. You're a menace to the highway for jumping out of a truck without putting brakes on.
With spun-out trucks all the way up the hill, Al has no time to spare. He moves the truck out of the path of traffic and calls the trucking company to pick it up.
Welcome to America's hottest talk line. Guys, hot ladies are waiting to talk to you. Press 2 to connect free now. Ladies, press 1 now. Guys, press 2 now.
We got some kind of a dating line here. Oh, you know what? I better get my eyes checked. I should have dialed 1604. That sounds better. They might send up another tractor, or they might send a tow truck to come and get you. But, because I'm not going to be able to tow you out here tonight. Never heard of that happening here. Let's get back to that other number now.
This is absolutely insane.
Back in Alberta, after 4 hours in whiteout conditions, Colin arrives at the scene of the crash.
A lot of money that's been sitting for a long time.
In Jamie's most powerful wrecker, the rotator. Highway 881 has been at a standstill since late this morning.
Got logs all over the place. So hot that the fire melted the aluminum tanks. What a nightmare. Everything just exploded, almost like a bomb went off.
It all falls to Jamie's new senior operator to get the job done.
When you get to that kind of a job, it makes you shake in your boots a bit. So I need him to step up his game. I need him to be the guy he can be.
Wow. What an absolute disaster zone.
In northern Alberta,
Got logs all over the place.
new lead driver Colin McLean is facing one of the toughest recoveries he's ever seen.
So hot that the fire melted the aluminum tanks.
After a loaded fuel tanker collided with a logging truck.
What a nightmare.
6 hours ago, the trucks collided on Highway 881.
Holy jeez. I ran over there.
Semi-driver Venance Richard was one of the first witnesses at the scene.
And I saw one guy there was crawling over the logs. He was in pretty bad shape. The guy was soaked wet of fuel. Broken feet.
The two injured drivers were airlifted out. Incredibly, both survived the crash.
Wow, look at that frame. This is half-inch steel. It's even been reinforced with an inside beam as well. And it's just completely bent back. Probably explains why the motor's sitting over there. Completely detached from the truck.
One truck lost control, veering across the highway into the path of the second truck. The impact sent the tanker hurtling off the road and left the burning logging truck and its cargo blocking the highway.
I'm on this highway all the time, and I could have been one of these guys. I could have been the logging truck coming back with the tow.
The truckers escaped with their lives, but a third driver didn't make it. A pickup following the tanker collided with the logging truck's cargo. The driver of the pickup died at the scene.
It's the first thing that hits you. Somebody's passed away in the wreck and you're taken by that. And I don't care who you are, you get onto a job site, whether you're police or fire, that impacts you.
This is one of the worst wrecks I've worked on in my 15 years of towing.
"850 miles southwest in British Columbia.
Gotta get her done.
The storm has finally blown through, but it's left damage in its wake.
We got a call from the RCMP to come attend a semi-truck that's wiped out coming into Hope.
John's heading to the Highway 3 and Coquihalla Junction.
So the roads are a little slick, a little slippery. It's right there. We'll have to go up and around.
Jamie's new recruit as lead driver in BC still has a lot to prove.
I don't know if he's good, bad, or a superstar. I don't know.
I'm here to do a job. My job is to keep the road open, keep trucks out of the ditch, and make the company money. Back the Tundra up.
The trucker lost control and smashed his tractor into the ditch.
I'm walking up to the wreck and I'm looking at it going, okay, well, it doesn't look too bad right now. It looks pretty good. As I get closer, I'm like, ooh, damn, cab's ripped off.
Since he joined Heavy Rescue, John's required backup from Jamie's brother, Jason, on his major recoveries. But not tonight.
I don't have another truck coming to help me. I don't have guys with more experience there doing it for me. I gotta prove myself right here, right now.
With me being all over the map these days, I need these guys in Hope to step up and get their game on and make things happen out in the field.
All John's got to work with is an old 25-ton wrecker, HR-64. And his only help...
Here, you hold the button, I'll pull.
...is rookie swamper, Philip.
Now, just not too fast, man. Never too fast, straight. A little bit. I gotta make sure I secure that cab before we climb into it. So that's my first objective, is to get that cab back up and secured. Whoa! We'll try and put that back on. Okay, go ahead.
If I pull this too much now, that cab could come right off.
I think we're good, but all we can do.
John straightened out the cab. Now he must secure it.
I'm just looking for a way to possibly secure this onto the chassis right now, and then I can pull it up onto the road. I think if we throw a strap through and around,
Yeah.
and ratchet it together.
Where do you want me to throw the strap over? Like right over the roof?
No, through the doors.
Oh. And then through the other side?
We're both new to this team, but he's new to the heavy stuff. He's never towed heavy vehicles.
Yeah, right through the windows.
Yeah, and then
both
through.
windows look open.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I got the long
you
shot.
unrolled it. Do it this way, right? Take it out of the ratchet for now.
What's that strap gonna do?
Tie that off.
And we start pulling the truck out of the ditch. Then I'm pulling, and something's not feeling quite right, so I stop.
Hang on. Sign.
The wheels are caught on a highway sign, mowed down in the crash.
Still looks like a war zone.
In Alberta, more than 6 hours after an explosive accident between a logging truck and a fuel tanker, the police investigation is finally over, and the recovery is cleared to begin.
We got multiple people from different companies getting everything all done, said, put together. It's gonna be a while before we get this all cleaned up.
An accident like this, there's kind of a pecking order of how things happen. You have to have patience. They can go on and on and on and on.
Okay, we have.
Last week, Colin made a critical error on a big job,
I wish you would have shown me a picture of that.
assigning a junior driver to assess the wreck.
We just wasted a whole day, wasted resources, wasted people's time. Me.
Today, he can't afford any mistakes. Just after 8 p.m., his first reinforcement arrives.
Let them get all their stuff out of the way, and then we can come in and do our job.
Operator Johnny Tipton. And 10 minutes later, Swamper Gord rolls up in the flat deck. Their first job is the white pickup.
She was just driving along, following, you know, on her way to work or on her way home, and yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, I've dealt with many fatal accidents. in my career, and they get to you. But you just put them aside and carry on, right? Okay, well, what do you want to do, Gord?
Pick her up right here with the deck, get the wood out.
Okay.
But even the smallest vehicle in the wreck won't be easy to recover.
There was logs everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. You look at that picture and you're like, where do I start?
In northern Alberta,
Can you pull that out? We'll wrap a chain around it and winch that log out?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get in over here.
Yeah. Yep.
8 hours after a deadly crash between a logging truck, tanker, and a pickup.
Bit more.
Lead Colin and Swamper Gord need to get the traffic moving.
Go, you're good. Keep going.
You look at the truck and just the carnage, you can see how quickly things can change for people.
Everybody watch yourselves.
It's just a blink of an eye and they're gone.
Get more. Okay, good.
The pickup is off the road, but Colin's heavy work is just beginning. The logging truck and fuel tanker are completely destroyed. They can't be towed.
We'd be using the rotator as a crane pretty much most of the night, picking stuff up and putting it on deck trucks.
So Collins called a second flat deck to the scene.
I'll come in here, pick it up. You just go right in underneath it. I'll drop it down. You're good to go.
But he'll need Jamie's low bed trailer to cart out the bulk of the wreckage. And he's missing the final member of his team.
Kelly Davis, do you read me?
Jamie's middle brother Kelly left Edmonton hours ago, fighting brutal conditions on the roads.
Kelly Davis, do you copy?
We have a job to do, and we got to get it done.
Hang on.
Back in BC.
Sign.
Frustrating.
It's a highway sign that he ran over and squished.
New lead driver John is still trying to clear a demolished tractor at the entry point to the Coquihalla.
Every wreck is unpredictable. You can think, oh yeah, if I pull here, it's gonna come this way. There could be a tree stump there. There could be anything there. You know, there could be a road sign stuck in the tires. I'm sitting there looking at it going, okay, now what? I don't have a chop saw. Can't chop that out of there. If I damage the rear end, how am I gonna get us back to the yard?
I'm just gonna keep yanking it out.
His only option is brute force.
Gotta give eventually. It's going. There it went.
We broke the sign free. Didn't damage anything else.
Hang on, John.
We made a good choice. Then we just kept pulling her out.
With the RCMP eager to reopen the lane, John can't afford any more delays.
Just like that.
Okay.
Do you want the forks pointing inward or outward?
They point in. Like that.
But his only help is Philip, a novice swamper.
Now how do I go around the axle?
Go around the axle and then come around with that piece. And then we come over here. Okay, done. All right, comes the fun part.
Just before hauling away the wreck, John checks the air brakes.
Damn, gotta do airlines.
The airlines are severed, locking the brakes. In order to release them, John needs to hook up the compressed air from his truck.
Looking for my air pieces for the air tank. Not sure exactly which bag I put them in.
One tiny connector has brought the Recovery to its knees.
Where'd I put it?
I've been here for 8 hours now and still haven't moved.
Just south of Conklin in northern Alberta.
Just wondering if they just open up one lane or not yet, so we can get going through. Yeah, it'd be nice.
Traffic on Highway 881 has been at a standstill since noon.
Yeah, guys, we're working on it. We're cleaning it up as fast as we can.
Those guys have been waiting for a long time. Get them out of here. They don't need to be waiting any longer.
The fiery head-on collision has left a huge recovery for Colin McLean.
At this accident, nothing is told. Colin really has to just use low beds to get everything out of here.
You on the air there, Kelly?
Jamie's brother Kelly is on the way, fighting brutal conditions on the road. Colin needs his trailer to recover the destroyed tanker.
It's been a long day. Oh, Rick, grab me that end right there.
So he turns his team to the burnt-out remains of the logging truck.
Well, I'm gonna wrap the frame.
Colin will have to lift the chassis up and onto the flat deck.
It's a pretty tangled piece of mess.
But there's almost nothing left holding it together.
We'll see how that goes. Okay, good, we're good. Okay, we're gonna do the blue line. White line. How are we looking, Johnny? There might be some pieces that fall off.
Any kind of bolt or cross member that was holding anything in was probably weak. It was definitely fatigued.
Hey, guys, watch yourself. Back up. Hey, back up.
On Alberta's Highway 881.
Can you settle that down a bit? Pull tight on that.
Heavy rescue is wrestling with the fragile, burnt-out remains of a logging truck.
Everybody watch their heads.
Lead driver Colin needs to maneuver it onto the flat deck before any more debris comes loose.
Watch yourself. Keep coming, bit more, bit more. Whoa. Right there, right? Coming down. I'm holding it. You guys get her chain down.
Traffic on the major route has been stuck for almost 12 hours.
Okay.
But the only way to clear the remaining debris is one piece at a time.
Good. Hang on, hang on. Coming down, Johnny. How are we looking, Johnny? You got that? She ain't going anywhere there.
As the flat deck carts away what's left of the logging truck, heavy rescue faces the toughest part of the recovery, the fuel tanker deep in the ditch.
25 to 150, are you there?
They'll need the final member of the crew, Jamie's brother Kelly and his low bed.
I need you up here in front of us. Holy Kelly, grab some gears, would you, buds?
Time for coveralls and to get to work.
In my whole entire life, I've never seen a tanker busted up or split up like that.
probably 60 feet off the road, into the bush, laying on its side. We just got to rig up to the unit, and we'll be getting her tired. Ugh. What do we got here, Kel?
Handling a wreck and going, from start to finish can be a marathon, and it can be hard on people.
I don't know, what do you want? Yeah.
You can become kind of delirious in some points in time in the wreck because it goes on and on and on.
The plan is to position the rotator on the front of the wreck and the second wrecker at the back. They'll pull the tanker onto level ground and re-rig for their next move. But as Jamie's crew heads down to rig up, they find a new danger.
Right now we are sitting on top of 6,500 liters of spilled gasoline soaked into the ground. You can smell it in the air.
There's a strong odor of fumes here that can make you pass out.
Back on BC's Highway 3, new lead driver John must unlock the air brakes on the wrecked tractor before he can tow it home.
So all I would need to do is hook up into here and then plug into it and then open that up.
Air brakes use compressed air to release and unlock the wheels. But the tractor severed its air lines in the crash. John needs to hook up to the supply on his wrecker.
But the problem is hooking up to that piece. Looking for my air pieces for the air tank.
He's missing a small but vital coupling.
Where'd I put it?
If John can't release the brakes, he can't tow the tractor himself.
For some reason I can't find all my air pieces.
If I had to call somebody else in, then it's not my wreck anymore. It's ours.
John's only option, jerry-rig a connection out of his spare parts.
Got some adapters here, I'm just making one up.
The morning freight run on the Coke is now only an hour away.
90% of the stuff that you buy, eat, sell, whatever, is transported by a semi-truck. And having these trucks not being able to get to where they need to get to, it hurts the economy in a big way.
You want to open the valve?
Red line only. Shut it off.
John's connection is leaking.
Come on, you. What size do I need? 20 mil, not that one.
Of course, police are sitting there waiting. They want to get this road open, and I want to do as best as I can, as fast as I can.
There you go.
That's it. Okay, push that yellow button. Let's see what we got.
How are we?
We're good.
The small pieces I'm gonna throw up on the deck.
Yeah. Got it all hooked up. We're ready to roll.
Yes, finally. I did my first wreck by myself, well, with Philip's help, but no other truck, nobody else to come and help. It's all mine. I just proved to Jamie Davis that I can do this.
He's doing the work, he's getting the job done, but I'm not 100% sold on him just yet.
On 881 in Alberta, lead driver Colin and Jamie's brother Kelly are working in a gasoline-soaked ditch to make the last recovery of the night.
Here, I'll grab that, Colin.
Oh, I just want to make sure we're tight here.
Yeah, I'll do that. So we're working hard, we're breathing, we're inhaling this stuff. So we need to cycle in and cycle out.
Fumes from the tanker are making it difficult to breathe.
Go get some fresh air.
The rotator is equipped with oxygen masks, but the crew is focused on the recovery.
The guys, they were thinking about clearing the road, but they weren't thinking about the actual dangers to their own personal health.
And as heavy rescue gets ready to drag the fuel truck up to the highway, the fumes pose a new threat.
Big concern is that it's going to run over the shards of steel in the ground, spark, and then we've got fumes, and then we got ignition. It's like a bomb.
Okay, pull on it.
After the worst accident so far this season,
you can smell it in the air.
Heavy rescue needs to pull a battered tanker through a field of gasoline fumes.
Oxygen, fuel, fumes. There's a possibility it's gonna light up. That's gonna be a big fire.
With fire response standing by, the crew must pull the wreck slowly up the hill. If the jagged metal hits a rock,
be making a very bad day go worse.
A single spark could cause major trouble.
Much safer if you're over here. If it does blow up, you just get knocked down the hill. You don't get the shrapnel.
Not liking that. That's scary. Okay, that's good. Okay, Johnny, hang on. Whew. Nobody's on fire. No big explosions, so far so good.
With the tanker finally on the side of the road, Colin needs to get it onto Kelly's low bed.
You want to grab it off the inside of the frame?
Well, I want to be
You got the controls and think. That's your job.
Colin also gets his first look at the bottom of the tanker.
I don't think there's a straight part on the frame. Tore them right off.
What are you thinking, Colin?
I'm thinking, why don't I just run one underneath the belly too? Bring my boom up over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Colin will rig a high line from the rotator to the underside of the tanker. The second wrecker will hook a high line to the rear. Together, they'll lift and rotate the tanker onto its wheels.
Kelly, you on that side? Okay, just pull that through.
Got it.
Give it a couple feet.
But the plan will only work if the tanker stays in one piece.
That truck is fatigued to the point where it's ready to fall apart.
Stop, buddy. Colin.
What?
You're ripping the tank off of the frame.
It's already ripped off the frame.
But the axles aren't coming off the ground.
I see it.
He's trying to pick it up from this side, trying to do a deadlift on it.
But the axles have ripped away from the chassis and are digging into the ground, so the truck can't roll over.
Can we get a chain on those and suck those axles in? Basically, I've got a suspended load of about 10,000 kilograms, but I still need to get a chain and a line onto those axles.
After hours of exhausting work and intense pressure, Colin makes a risky call, letting Johnny crawl under the wreckage.
It is Colin's scene, and I respect that. But there is a safe way to do that
go around the backside of the wreck, hook up the axles, throw the chains underneath the load. You don't risk yourself under a load ever.
Get out of there, Johnny! Stop, stop. You're ripping the tank off of the frame.
It's already ripped off the frame.
But the axles aren't coming off the ground.
It's 4 a.m. on Highway 881 in northern Alberta.
Can we get a chain on those and suck those axles in?
Exhaustion and pressure to get the road open are weighing on the crew.
Safety is really the #1 issue on any accident scene, on any job that we handle. You don't risk yourself under a load ever.
But eager to finish the job, Colin and driver Johnny take a big risk crawling under the suspended load.
Colin wanted to spin it and throw another line to it, and that put him in harm's way.
No, go on the outside. I'll do them both at once. Just get in there, put the chain on, and get out.
Colin wants to do the best job possible, but puts himself in jeopardy quite a bit.
Right.
Get out of there!
Nobody saw that!
Get out of there, Johnny! Get out of there!
Okay, just let me pull the axles in.
If Colin can't get the axles back in place, he won't be able to set the tanker down on the low bed.
Are they coming in at all? There we go, baby. Okay, Johnny, set your head down a bit. Okay, hang on.
But one of the axles is still digging in. So Colin goes under the tanker again and re-rigs the chain.
Hang on, just relax, yeah. No.
Give me that.
Let your line out, Johnny.
This thing is just starting to piss me off.
Nice.
Thank you.
It worked after all.
Did you see that? That was beautiful.
Well, there's a reason we changed the trucks out within 5 years, but it's important to have top line, front line equipment that'll do this job, keeps the guys safe.
The final task, lift up the tanker and back in Kelly's low bed underneath.
Guys, watch yourselves.
The rigging needs to hold long enough
Here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down.
for Kelly to back under the tanker.
Come on, Kelly, get him in there, would you, buds? Just tell me when, Colin. Keep him coming. As long as he's underneath it, I can put it on him now. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. Watch yourself. Whoa, 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 whoa. Johnny, let her down, bud.
Perfect. Couldn't even have done it better myself, Colin.
We got everything that we were supposed to do loaded up. Nobody's hurt. All the equipment's still working.
Despite a few risky moves, it's a big victory for Colin to see traffic moving on Highway 881.
My level of confidence in Colin has increased twofold over last year. He's handling bigger jobs, and he's evolved into a lead guy.
Feeling good. Yeah, it's dangerous, but it's what I do, right? I run heavy wrecker. It's something I love to do.
Have a good night. Drive safe.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
This one's gonna be a challenge.
5 wrecks in one when a semi plows off a bridge.
How the hell did he do that?
stranding holiday travelers,
You be careful.
and forcing Jamie's newest driver
I hope John can pull this off.
to take on a raging river
John,
Up.
go up.
with his recovery falling apart. This time on Highway Thru Hell.
Serious crash.
Ice storm aftermath reigns chaos on Highway 1.
Completely mashed.
A remote recovery
It's not a road to be messing around on.
takes Colin up a dangerous road.
Come on, get on your side.
And a semi
Gonna be tricky.
teetering over a 300-foot drop
Easy, easy, easy.
pulls Alan Gord
I don't like that.
right to the edge.
He wants to go over. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster, because closure is not an option.
One wicked ice storm we had down here, boy.
A freak storm crippled Hope, BC last week. Today, a sudden warm front is melting away the last of the ice.
What a bloody mess here. Holy crap.
The Pacific air has also brought torrential rain.
It's storming. It's windy. You can see it.
Turning the highways into a slushy mess.
It's gonna start flooding, and we're gonna have big pools of water everywhere. It's gonna get uglier.
Maintenance crews have already been working around the clock to clean up in the ice storm's wake.
We've got debris everywhere. We've got broken trees, fallen trees. It's gonna take weeks to clean this mess up.
But the rain and runoff aren't going to give them any break.
Eastbound, slow it down. 2 waterfalls coming down onto the highway.
That water is just roaring down there, man.
At 4:30 p.m., excess water bursts from the mountains onto Highway 1.
You're gonna have a flood problem here.
So in conditions like this, people should just slow down because anything can happen.
Now a lake here in the median, what are you doing?
100 yards down the road,
Mountain is coming down.
the hillside gives way. Flood waters send a rock slide spilling across the highway into the path of a pickup.
We've had a lot of rain, which has caused a lot of water going into the cracks and loosening the boulders, and then next thing you know, it comes down all of a sudden.
I do have another wrecker coming, but I think I can get it done first, so.
John, Jamie's lead driver and Hope, was driving past the scene just minutes after the impact.
The rock slide caused this particular accident. I'm guessing the guy probably swerved to miss it as he saw it coming down and ended up flipping himself over and into the ditch.
As the driver heads to the hospital,
It is closed eastbound.
traffic is already backing up on the Trans-Canada.
The Ministry of Transportation has put a lane closure in from a long way back.
But John wasn't driving his wrecker or even a tow truck. All he's got to work with is a flat deck.
A flatbed sometimes can have limited recovery capability.
I'm gonna try and hook up to it. flip it onto its wheels and pull it out of the ditch at the same time. So they want us out of here as quick as possible.
He hooks up high on the rear axle, hoping to roll the truck onto its wheels with one quick pull.
I'm ready, let's go. Lift up, there you go. 3, 2, 1. Are we looking on that end?
But if you get a really good guy on a deck, he can do as much recovery work as I can with a boom truck. In this case, John does a hell of a job. He makes it happen.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do a one truck rollover recovery with a deck. And I'll turn around and we're out of here.
They're calling for heavy rainfall, like 70 millimeters, right? Yeah, I gotta wear rubber boots so you don't drown.
As the downpour continues, the roads and visibility are getting worse.
The speeds out here can get crazy at times.
Farther east on Highway 1, RCMP Constable Jim Halliday is looking for drivers who aren't compensating for the conditions.
And that's why I'm glad I have this job, because I get to meet those people.
Just before 7 p.m., a passing driver gets too close for comfort.
I'm pretty sure he was within about 6 inches of my mirror. Hey there. You almost hit me there. How much have you had to drink tonight?
No, nothing, sir.
Nothing. First thing I noticed is this kind of vacant stare. Because I think you've been drinking.
Honestly, officer, I wouldn't.
No, I can smell it on you. And you're gonna sit here and lie to me. Come on back with me. Keep going, go, 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 go. That says fail. To say drinking and driving, don't do it. These are the consequences. People still do it. And I have no idea why.
Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue sends the 1-ton out to impound the vehicle.
As a highway patrolman, that's what we do. Pick off impaired drivers, get them off the road. If I do nothing else tonight, it will be a success for me. It makes me feel good. I feel like I've done my job.
"30 miles up the mountain, the downpour turns into a blizzard, hammering the Coquihalla.
The old butt cheeks were grabbing the seat pretty good there.
Well, go clean your shirts out.
When a storm hits, there's usually a quarry patrolling the coast. But tonight, it's not Big Al.
This is where the magic happens.
When Al's son Kerry isn't working in the family business, he's working for highway maintenance.
We're doing the Coquihalla Summit here, Coquihalla Highway.
He's part of the army of plows, fighting to keep the highway open.
Yeah, we're just plowing the snow off, putting some sand out, and nothing really that we can't handle.
"40 miles to the south,
I thought I was going to be out for a nice prime rib dinner, but it didn't work out.
Kerry's father, Al Quiring, is heading up Highway 3 to handle an urgent job of his own.
A tractor trailer coming out of a mushroom composting facility spun out. The vehicle's kind of half tipped into the ditch, right on the edge of a big drop-off.
Al has to navigate a winding, narrow back road south of the highway.
This hill right here is nasty. One minute we could be a big wrecker, the next minute we could be a big bobsled. But it is icy, so we got to exercise a bit of caution.
10 minutes up the road as Al reaches the scene.
We'll just get out and have a look before we make any rational decisions.
He can tell the semi's in a bad spot.
I was going up a hill and I started spinning. And as I started backing down, I was getting too close to this edge. Here we are, so.
And the more Al sees,
It's never good when you see the tires off the ground like that.
the worse it gets.
One wrong move, we got a big problem now. I always worry about that.
You're loaded right up to max too, eh?
Yeah.
The semi, loaded with 60,000 pounds of compost, is teetering on the edge of a 300-foot drop.
Let's come and have a look at this. The only thing holding us up is this tree.
When I saw that tiny little Charlie Brown Christmas tree holding this thing up, oh man, this is gonna be nasty.
This tree breaks, it's gonna, this thing will flip over for sure. Let's come and have a look at this.
On a remote back road off BC's Highway 3,
The only thing holding us up is this tree.
Al Quiring's facing a loaded semi teetering on the edge of a 300-foot drop.
That was a risky job, and in the dark, the dangers increase.
There's no way Al can even attempt a recovery alone.
There's your partner, our savior, hopefully.
Al's called in Gord Boyd for help.
But it's gonna be tricky.
No room to work. Dangerous conditions. You're on a steep slope with ice and snow.
Looks like it's slowly slipping down there.
With the trailer in serious danger of toppling, Al and Gord have to make a plan fast.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at the odds here. Get you turned around. If you concentrate on the truck, you know, kind of one little pull there and one on the corner.
Yeah.
Get your ass in probably about here.
Yeah.
A lot of times once you start into a recovery, you're pretty much committed. You're not able to unhook, reposition the truck.
If I run a line down and try and help you and use the strong line on the back, I'll try and hold the trailer up.
2 lines from Gord's wrecker will haul the front end of the trailer up away from the cliff's edge, while a line from Al's wrecker will keep the fully loaded trailer from sliding. They start by rigging a low line to the tractor's tow pin, and another line from Gord's boom to the trailer's frame.
Good.
Okay, just tighten up.
Before hooking up, Al tests Gord's lines to see how the trailer reacts.
Okay, just easy. A little more.
I like to have a hand on it. And you can feel what that machine wants to do.
Just tighten on this a little bit more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Easy, easy, easy. It wants to go that way. My biggest concern is that trailer pivoting and snapping that one tree off.
Al adds his line from the wrecker to the back of the trailer.
Al's going to use his side winch to keep the trailer from sliding any farther back in. He's just going to stabilize the trailer while I pull the bulk of the mass out.
Hold your hand on there so you can feel what this thing's doing.
Nice, yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Al also needs help from the truck's driver
You'll be all right in there.
to steer away from the cliff.
I'm gonna get you to put your foot on the brake.
Yep.
Hang on.
Okay.
Keep your arms inside the window.
All right.
The whole unit probably weighed pretty close to 100,000 pounds, which is over twice what I weigh. My truck only weighs 45,000 pounds.
One, a little bit more. Good, good, good.
Side application of force to a wrecker is not a friendly thing to it. It'll want to tip it, definitely. Gord flips over, it goes over the bank. My truck goes with it.
Tighten up.
They have to look for any sign that Gord's truck is starting to lean.
Tighten up. Easy, easy, easy. I don't like that. She wants to go over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Move down, Gord. Move down.
Raining hard. Back down in the Fraser Valley, the rain hasn't let up on Highway 1.
Sounds like there's a big accident at Peters Road.
So we've got a report of a serious crash where potentially we have one person trapped.
RCMP Constable Jim Halliday is on the move.
Chilliwack Tango 40, can we advise DOH and maybe get the highway shut down at Hurling and start redirecting traffic?
A head-on collision has shut down the highway just west of Hope.
I see a black car and it's completely mashed. And there is a silver car in the ditch and it's got no engine. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my word.
One of the drivers is trapped in her vehicle.
The condition of the woman in the black car was worsening.
Firefighters race to cut her free.
Blanket, anybody?
Okay, blanket in.
Finally, they pull her from the wreckage.
Just finished extracting one of the patients out of the vehicle. Do you want westbound shut down?
So I'm coordinating it,
I'll give him a call.
making sure I have the right information to ensure that everyone understands, everyone has a task that they're doing.
There are still 2 victims in the second car who need medical attention.
There are 2 police officers from Hope that are trying to work on the driver of the silver car.
Paramedics take the driver's wife to hospital with minor injuries. But the crews can't save her husband.
And it's unfortunate. You just try and move on and deal with it the best you can.
Did either of you guys see what happened?
As we came around the corner, that's where the scene was.
This right here?
Yeah.
Constable Halliday works with an accident reconstruction team to piece together the cause of the tragedy.
Did you happen to see anything that transpired?
Everything was just coming to a stop when we got here.
Transmission piece, you have an axle. And
wow. Just speaking with the reconstructionist, confirmed that the silver car crossed, was traveling westbound, crossed through the median, collided with the black car, which was traveling eastbound.
Given the age of the driver, the next logical thing for us to speculate on is that it was some form of medical emergency that caused him to go off-road.
What I suspect happened is the driver had a cardiac arrest.
As the investigation winds down, Halliday gets word on the driver pulled from the first wreck.
The driver ended up dying in the ambulance.
This was someone's mother, and it was someone's grandmother. Responding to these types of collisions is probably the toughest part of our job. No one wants to tell a loved one that someone has died.
Tighten up.
Back on the logging road near Highway 3.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She wants to go over.
Al and Gord are losing their tug of war.
Boom down, Gord. Boom right down. Stop here for a minute.
The weight of the compost trailer is threatening to pull Gord's wrecker over.
It slumped over a little bit. I didn't like that at all. I didn't want to see that thing go 1 inch in the wrong direction.
I would suggest get this line off of here because it's going to tip you over. Yeah. Back this off, easy.
Right now it's pulling a little on the high side, making my truck want to tip over.
and Gord already at that very tippy point, that could be enough to set things in motion.
Gord re-rigs to pull from a lower angle, so the weight won't be dragging down on his boom and tipping him over.
You better ram them spades in there real good. There ain't much holding this truck up. Good, good, good. Go ahead.
Once again, Al feels for a sign that the trailer is slipping or the load is shifting.
Yeah, it's tipping me.
Get back off. Because there ain't much holding that thing up, so.
Yeah, I think it's too heavy. You try and pull it like this, it's just gonna tear the trailer apart. You can't argue with the law of gravity. One thing that was stopping us from moving that was the weight of the load.
But to unload, they need to open the doors. And that's a risk.
Because those doors provide structural stability to that trailer. Once you open the doors, you lose your structural support.
That could be just enough to make the trailer settle, that however the truck is hanging on, the trailer settles, it pulls that truck a little bit harder, and next thing you know.
But there's no choice.
We gotta get the load out.
Gotta get the load out.
Okay, open her up.
The big chest was opening the doors. If we open the doors, is this thing gonna twist?
Probably.
On an icy back road south of BC's Highway 3.
We gotta get the load out.
Gotta get the load out.
Al and Gord have to unload a semi teetering on the edge of a 300-foot drop. Which means opening the doors that are keeping the trailer stable.
Yeah, we can grab hold of the lower frame.
Al rigs an extra line to the middle of the trailer, hoping to keep it secure with a load shifting.
So we had 4 good solid points of contact on that. The big chest was opening the doors.
Okay, open her up.
Because those doors provide structural stability to that trailer.
The trailer holds for now, but they still have to unload it.
That's 20 metric tons.
Last time, Al had to unload a trailer full of manure. He had to do it by hand.
You don't want to shovel? No problem. Get out of the way. I'm going to shovel. I'm going to shovel until I can't shovel anymore. And then when I can't shovel, I'm going to switch arms, so I'm going to shovel some more.
But not tonight.
Luckily, that trailer has what's called a walking floor.
A floor made of sliding slats to dump the compost.
That literally is a steaming pile.
Just trying to lighten it up. You can hear the suspension bleeding off the air. That means we're getting a lot lighter.
Once you lose 30 tons of weight, you don't have that weight fighting you.
Okay, we'll start over. Okay, go ahead and run with it, Gord.
As the load's spitting out the back, you can see the tractor just starting to nudge over it. And once I saw that, I knew we had it licked. I just started leaning into the winch lever and just watched that come out.
Well, as you move forward. Okay, we're free. Take away.
Your brakes on?
It's funny how it could go from like DEFCON 5 to DEFCON 1 and then back down to DEFCON 5 in like inches.
A lot of headache getting it out, but we got it out in one piece. Al?
We're ready?
You're pretty good at what you do. I appreciate it very much.
I was just happy that we're driving our trucks home. We're not phoning my sister saying everything's wrecked. And it worked out good. Another job for success. How about that?
The next morning, far up the Fraser Canyon, the rain has finally blown through. But the aftermath of the ice storm is still causing big problems. Rocks, jarred loose by the ice, are still falling onto the roads.
We'll just go gentle, crack it like an eggshell.
But blasting contractor Mike Hall, known as Rasta Blasta, is on the case.
The more freeze-thaw cycles you have, the more the rocks move, right? The water gets in, it freezes, it expands, opens it up. Gravity works 24/7, right?
The 7-ton roadblock has choked off Highway 12 just north of the village of Lytton.
That's the second or third big rock that's fallen out of this bluff lately.
Mike's plan:
delay it, and hopefully we get better fragmentation.
Blow it to smithereens.
It's what we live for. I like the rush. Incoming! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was good. I loved it.
Now highway crews can cart off the bite-sized chunks and get the traffic back on track, while Mike heads to the next slide zone.
We're a country that's on the move, a lot of long distances, and it's pretty important to keep the roads open and safe.
Nothing going on, guys. I can see the Jamie Davis Tundra heading up Highway 5 there.
Something like this is definitely a break from the norm.
High on the coke, John is heading to a very special recovery.
When we got this call, it was one of those ones that, really? Wow, okay, we'll go do that, I guess. I end up sending Brandon and John out in the Tundra.
It's not something I'd ever expect to do, but it happened.
This winter, Jamie's stepson Brandon has been working out of Hope on traffic control. But this job is more about animal control.
Is there anything right there? Is that something? Or is that nothing?
That is our owl.
That is the owl.
We found him.
Oh, it's so good looking.
An owl was seen on the highway after being clipped by a car.
We'll see if we can get him.
And then the fun begins. Is he gonna bite us? Is he gonna run away? Is he gonna attempt to fly?
So heading up to it, you have to be cautious. Might look nice, but it has claws.
We're here to help, okay? Easy, 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 easy. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
He's quick. Don't let him run too far up.
Here, give me that. Well, owls are huge. I was scared I was gonna get clawed up a little bit. Holy, this is scary. His yellow eyes scare the out of me, man.
Here, let me see that.
Okay.
All right.
We're just trying to help you, you know what I mean?
It's okay. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
Here, let me see that.
Okay.
All right.
On the coke, John and Brandon are trying to rescue an injured owl.
Hey, bud.
But the owl has other ideas.
We're just trying to help you, you know what I mean?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
Gotta catch him before he jumps over that barrier. There's a cliff, there's a embankment there.
Easy, 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 easy. Shh, 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 shh.
Oh, that was dangerous.
All right, let's go. Come on.
He handled the situation really well.
All right, all right, all right. We'll leave that on. Keep you all dark.
He's the bird whisperer.
Whew. You want to hold him?
Sure.
Okay, just keep the lid closed.
It's a great feeling to rescue an animal.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Going and picking up an owl isn't something we do every day.
John lets Brandon take the injured bird to the wildlife rescue.
So we'll just go right into the medical room. That is indeed a great horned owl.
Why does it do that noise?
That's his beak. It's a defense. He needs alert for someone that's been on the road apparently over 24 hours. Yeah.
It's in really good hands now, which is good.
His left wing looks a little off kilter here.
They gave it medicine, and they'll be rehabilitating it until it's able to go off back in the wild.
If this all goes according to plan, we'll give you guys a call. You can open the doors and let her go.
Awesome. Yeah, I love animals. When I see something hurting and able to help it, that's what makes me feel good.
far to the northeast of the Coke?
It's just outside of Edson.
Jamie's sending his lead driver in Alberta, Colin McLean, out to a new job on new turf.
Yellowhead County. It's about 2 hours west of Edmonton.
Yellowhead County starts west of Edmonton and runs to the Rocky Mountains, with some of the most brutal road conditions in the country.
Big squalls will come through that corridor. Blowing snow, black ice conditions, freezes over. It has a lot of the same qualities of the Coquihalla.
A lot of oil and gas, a lot of back roads, a lot of winter roads.
The perfect environment for heavy rescue.
Busy.
But with Colin heading on a 250-mile drive,
we need, more manpower.
Jamie needs someone to watch the shop in Lac-La-Biche.
Just fired up the truck and leaving the yard.
So he's trying out local driver Randy Jackknife as a temporary fill-in.
His real last name is Jackknife, Randy Jackknife.
I got the call and then, I wasn't really prepared.
So this other number is...
As I'm talking with the dispatch and they're giving me information on where to go and what's the guy's name and number, I had no other choice. I wrote it on the fender of my wrecker. Concrete truck, cement truck.
He's nose in, 10 feet off the shoulder, and he's not loaded.
He's not loaded? Oh, perfect, then I can handle him, no sweat.
Randy is a local fellow from Lac-La-Biche. People know him there. He's had towing experience before. We're gonna give him a try and see if he can make the grade.
I'm gonna give it all and try to do it in a safe manner and get the job done right. This is my chance to show that I can do this job and prove this to Jamie Davis.
"250 miles southeast, Colin is also on the way to prove himself.
Empty heavy wrecker, one pickup.
Just before 7 p.m., he reaches the turnoff for his first job in Yellowhead County.
Brand new job, brand new client. It's always important to get the job done right.
But to get to the job, a stuck tanker, he'll have to drive 15 miles up an icy, narrow back road.
It's a road that's carved through the forest. It's main access into one of the major gas plants just outside of Edson. It's not meant for your everyday take the kids with the minivan down the road, that's for sure. There's no gravel or nothing. Right now, it's pure ice. You're in the middle of the bush, and it's a dark, icy road. It's just not an area where you can really piss around, right?
3 loaded tankers.
The road is narrow, but heavily traveled.
Empty heavy wrecker, 1 pickup, kilometer 1.
It's a road where you need to call out your kilometers on it.
For every mile truckers drive, they must radio their location to avoid a head-on collision.
It's just not a road to be messing around on. Look at that! Come on, get on your side. The last thing you need to do is put your truck in the ditch.
Numbers on them stupid little signs.
Look at that!
That's okay.
On a narrow Alberta back road,
Come on, get on your side.
Colin McLean is trying to make it to his first recovery in new territory without being run off the road.
The road is basically a sheet of ice. That's all it is snow and ice.
Colin needs to take it slow and carefully to get to his first job and impress the locals.
You know, getting it done safely and getting it done efficiently. Just so, you know, this guy knows what we can do and what we're capable of.
After almost an hour on the twisting road, Colin arrives on scene.
The heavy wrecker will be out at 23.5, pulling this guy out.
A fuel tanker missed a turn on the tight corner and slid hard into the ditch.
Dennis, Colin. Ooh, she's a little slippery here. It was in there pretty good. Buried up past the tires.
Gas plant traffic is already backing up.
It's important to keep every road open. Nothing's moving, people aren't earning, tires aren't turning.
The quickest way to pull out the truck is rigging up to the rear bumper and hauling it out the way it went in.
Shouldn't be too bad.
The fuel company has already pumped out the tanker, so Colin's gambling that the bumper can take the weight.
Got one part of it done. They're never easy, but we got it out.
The tanker's on the road, but Colin's not off the hook.
It's got a hole in the radiator, so it's not really drivable.
Normally, if a recovery like that, you get it out of the ditch and they can drive it out, but due to the hole in the radiator, they didn't want to do any engine damage from it overheating.
Now, he'll have to tow it all the way back down the icy road.
It felt good to get the first job done for that new client.
Perfect.
Cool, thanks.
Good job.
He was really happy with it, so hopefully we get some more work from him.
Hood strapped down, lights are on, chain down. We're ready to go. Yeah, that's a win. We just got to get out of here now.
A win for Jamie on new turf.
It's really like doing battle. You're out there every day, pushing ahead, you know, pushing the front line.
One down, 23.5 kilometers to go.
While Colin fights battles on a new highway.
We got a cement truck in the ditch. He's empty. That's a good thing. Everything should be okay. We should have an easy pull.
Jamie's new tryout driver, Randy Jackknife, heads 60 miles up Highway 881.
I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself not to fail.
And that's especially important tonight. Back in Lac La Biche, a convoy of 10 wide-load transports is about to depart.
And these loads will take white line to white line on the highway. So there's not much room at all. For us to stop this many trucks on the road.
And they're heading up Highway 881, straight in the path of Randy's recovery.
We are on scene now. We have a concrete truck.
Randy must clear the wreck and be out of the way before the convoy passes through.
I just wanted to get it out of there and be fast and get moving. So I figured that what I'd do is I'd get underneath with my winch lines, hook both of my winch lines up to the truck and lift the back end up and then slowly suck it out of the ditch. I will prove to the company that I can do it.
Randy rigs up the rear axle to get the empty truck back on the road fast.
Here we go. Work.
But the cement truck isn't moving. It could be wedged in the snow, so Randy decides to lift and pull.
So I might use my bottom boom, see if I can extend it out, hook a chain around the rear end and see if I can lift them up and then pull them right out onto the road. I'm gonna give her a pull out. That was a heavy pull, and my wrecker I was only driving was only a 25 ton. Let me figure the situation out. Hang on. Yeah, the whole back end is full of cement. There was still cement bags in there? That's why I can't get it to move.
Randy was told the truck was empty. But with the cement inside, his wrecker is seriously outmatched.
Randy went out there with the information that the truck wasn't stuck very much, Would only take a quick little pull to pull it out.
This is the wreck from hell. I got a vehicle coming.
But there's more than just a vehicle on the way.
4 20-foot wide loads coming through right now.
No way.
Yep.
Holy.
With a first wave of wide loads bearing down on him, Randy has to unhook and get to a pullout off the highway.
The toll gods were torturing me that night. They were torturing me.
At that moment, I was ready to put it in gear and just head her straight back to Laklavish. And I thought to myself, you know what? I wasn't raised that way. I was raised to keep going and going no matter what. There's got to be a way to get this truck out of here. There's lots running through my mind right now. I'm trying to get it done myself.
On Highway 881, Randy Jackknife is shut down. He's waiting for a convoy of wide loads to pass through before he can get back to work.
Dad helped me up another hour and a half.
As the last of the wide loads finally rolls past,
Hey.
Randy heads back to the truck. But his wrecker is still outmatched, and morning traffic will soon be picking up.
Hello there. I'm still on the highway.
The delays have made Jamie's dispatcher impatient.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out right now. Okay, that's your call if you want then. Sure. She's gonna get hold of the other truck, and he's gonna come down and she's gonna send him down because we've been here too many hours, she said.
But Randy came out here with something to prove.
Give it all you got. There's other ways. There's other ways. There's other solutions you can find out to get it out. There has to be. Help is coming on the way, but in the meanwhile, I'm gonna still continue. There's gotta be a way to get this truck out of here. Try and make this fast before these guys come. Gotta hustle.
With his winches outgunned, Randy decides on an unorthodox maneuver called a clutch recovery.
I gotta prove it to Jamie Davis that I can take it out and do it.
He'll try to pull out the cement truck with the power of his engine instead of his winches.
Watch yourself. I'm gonna see if I pull her out.
It could be hard on Jamie's wrecker, but Randy is determined to finish the job.
Put my truck in gear and I just rotted on her. As soon as I felt that truck just start jerking in the air. Come on, baby, coming out. That's when I gave it all. I grabbed from first, second to third, fourth gear. I had the truck moving. Then it finally just shot out, just like somebody gave me a push. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, man! I got it out. I achieved it, yeah! That was my first big heavy rescue call. I'm so thrilled, so happy I got it out.
Tuesday morning, back in BC. John and Brandon head up a logging road off the Coquihalla, just east of Hope, along with a volunteer from the Owl Rescue.
What do you think, Daryl?
I think it's a great spot. Are you ready for this?
I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
The injured bird is healed up and cleared for takeoff.
Hi, oh beautiful. Easy, easy, easy.
Get one leg around the knee.
Easy, easy.
The one thing with the towing industry is that you never really know what you're going to do next. That's what makes the job exciting.
Come on. Come on.
Perfect.
Come on.
Wow.
There you go. Are you ready to go home? You ready to go away?
Gotta get your own meals from now on.
Yeah.
No more free lunches.
No more free lunches.
It's a celebration of success on the most unusual recovery of the season.
Amos didn't even know if we should take a call like that because it's so weird. You know, we're big truck rescue, but animal rescue?
That's it.
Wow. See ya.
She goes into the trees.
Look at that.
Looking for a hiding place.
Looking for a hiding place. Wow.
It brings a sense of satisfaction to see the owl go back into its natural habitat.
Thank you very much for bringing her back out. We were happy to help.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
You know, for my guys and for me, it's good karma. Having something positive like that makes everybody feel good.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell, ice assaults the highways.
Slow down!
Forcing tough recoveries in BC and Alberta.
It knocked too close to the rotator. Ain't gonna work.
And a new member of the team.
It's shit ice.
Faces a first night that could be his last. This time on Highway Thru Hell.
He's a mess.
A simple job
Really a light load.
Keep pulling.
holds an ugly surprise
I'm off the ground, Jamie!
when a rusty Jamie
Why are you not coming over?
returns to the road.
Visibility's down to like 50 feet.
In Alberta,
Come on.
the heaviest wrecks of the season
Holy crap, carnage.
strain the records.
What the?
And the new team. On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
Just in case you didn't know, it is snowing. They just posted an advisory as well. And extreme conditions.
In northern Alberta, the severe weather warning came down yesterday.
It's closed northbound due to a vehicle incident. 30-minute delays.
Late last night, a cold front swept in,
There's a lot of blowing snow.
bringing frigid temperatures and blizzard conditions to the highways that feed the oil patch.
Everybody's spinning out and getting stuck, and the storm's sitting right on it. Yeah, I was just on that too. It's pretty white out up there.
We got a guy there in the ditch. Pretty buried.
Just after 5 p.m., Colin, Jamie Davis's lead driver in Alberta, heads into the heart of the storm.
Lots of wind, lots of blowing snow. Visibility's bad.
Yeah, she ain't good. It's pretty slick out here today.
He's responding to a double semi-collision on Highway 16, 60 miles west of Edmonton.
When the snow hits the ground, everybody hits the ditch.
Highway 16 is nonstop traffic. Every minute of the day, trucks are moving. It's one of the most important trade routes for the trucking industry.
All right, I'm being escorted in right now by fire, so.
Trucks carrying freight east to Edmonton and up to the oil fields
But it's quite the lineup.
are backed up for miles.
I don't think they're going anywhere until you get there.
It's just before sunset when Colin reaches the scene.
Oh.
Another company is already tackling the first semi. But the second truck will be plenty of work for Colin and his rotator.
She's a mess.
The trailer got rear-ended by another tractor, and there was pallets of water bottles sort of falling out.
Both lanes shut down?
believe so, yep.
Just after 6 p.m., Colin's backup arrives.
You got everything?
Yeah.
Together, they assess the damage.
The load had shifted, significant damage to the trailer. There was a possibility that while we were driving down the highway, we were going to lose the water bottles.
And that could add hours to the cleanup.
All right. After we get it all loaded up, we're going to drive that thing nice and slow down the highway to the nearest pullout. We needed to get the highway open. We wanted to get the hell out of there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's great. The force of the impact knocked one of the air tanks open. The trailer's got a huge air leak on it.
If you don't have any air in your trailer system, you're not getting the brakes off of it. This trailer's not going anywhere right now.
Always something.
They're calling for heavy rainfall, so she'll be a wet one.
On BC's Coquihalla Highway, heavy rain has made the road slick.
It's wet, little iffy in places.
Forcing truckers to fight their way up the mountain.
How is the hill? It's pretty miserable.
At 7:10 p.m., just north of the Great Bear Snow Shed, the first casualty of the night.
Truck leaning against the no post there. Just be a little bit of a pull to get it out.
The call goes out,
Jamie Davis, the route.
and tonight the boss is answering it himself.
Our flagger guy, he's just called in a tractor trailer on its side on the no post. It's full of electronics, so we're going up there to give it a hand.
After months in the office, Jamie's been itching to get back out on the road.
Between running the desk these days and jumping in a truck, I'd much rather be in the truck. I haven't been doing the jobs, and I'm a little bit rusty. Getting back behind the wheel, I gotta really be paying attention, and I've got to make sure I'm on my game here. Is that our truck? Holy man. Wow.
The semi was cut off as it came around the curve, swerved into the median, and flipped onto its side.
Said that he was cut off by another motorist, hit the no post, and landed the way that he did.
Unbelievable.
Now, it's blocking one of the northbound lanes.
It's rainy, it's dark. Get this cleared off the road as quick as they can.
Jamie's crew arrived minutes before in the first response unit.
Where's the other truck?
It's coming.
Who's driving it?
John.
John, Jamie's lead driver in BC, just left the yard with a backup wrecker. But he's still 40 minutes away.
How much weight do they have on it?
He said there's only 20,000 pounds of freight in there.
Yeah.
All I knew is it had 20,000 pounds of electronics in it.
Before you even touch the wreck, weight is your most important thing to understand.
Customer says there's 20,000 pounds in this thing, which is really a light load, so you should be able to pull this over.
With such a light load, Jamie decides not to wait for the second wrecker.
Let's do a power buckle down to the axles. Get a snatch block out, we'll run it off the deck down to the back end and down.
Pull from there?
Yeah, down off the deck here.
With HR 116 positioned at a 45-degree angle, Jamie will use lines to both the front and back of the wreck to pull it upright.
When you're parking your truck a certain way, you're setting up based on how much weight and the information you have.
We're gonna block the whole thing off.
Okay.
Hold the cables when I go back, okay?
But to get into position for the pull, Jamie needs to shut down both lanes.
45-degree angle across both hammer lanes. Eastbound, closed.
We've got the whole highway blocked off. We've got a nice angle now that we're working with here.
Okay, pull it over.
Okay.
With only 20,000 pounds of freight, Jamie plans to finish the pull and get the highway open fast.
Man, oh man. It's heavy, man. Oh. This thing's blowing my mind that it's not coming over. Why? Why is this not working out?
Why the is this not digging in?
Near the summit of BC's Coquihalla Highway, Jamie is battling a stuck semi that refuses to move.
Hold it. Can't do this.
The driver said it had around 20,000 pounds of electronics in it.
Got a 50-ton truck. It's still not pulling it over. There's a big machine here. It should flip this thing over like nothing. Something's not adding up, and what's not adding up here is really the weight. Got more weight in there?
Yeah, I think so.
You must have more like 40,000 pounds. Maybe it's 20,000 kilos. It's doing as much as it can do, right? Yeah. We need actually 2 trucks here.
After months stuck in the office, Jamie was hoping his comeback would be a quick recovery. But until backup arrives, he's at a standstill.
Where's John?
I don't know.
We needed just a little bit more of a truck.
We've got the police waiting. We've got the highways ministry waiting. Well, this thing's really frustrating me now.
It's just stupid.
How to piss off truck drivers, make them wait for 2 hours and then make them wait longer.
In Yellowhead County, northern Alberta,
Add 2 hours to the day.
Colin's recovery is on hold.
The ever-popular caging bolts.
Oh, yes.
He needs to insert bolts to manually release all 6 of the trailer's brakes.
It's a bit of a pain in the rear end, but with both me and Jason on it, it shouldn't take us too long to get accomplished.
There we go.
But as Jason tries to screw in the final bolt,
Cap's off and it's all full of snow in there.
the socket is packed with snow.
Won't turn in there, Colin.
The brake pot's got a plastic cap on it. The cap was missing.
While he's been driving, it's been filling full of ice and snow. There's a lot of ice and snow in there. Me. Driver's side, toolbox underneath the sleeper.
Colin comes up with a quick plan.
Grab my torch.
Get the torch in there to see if I can melt some of the ice and snow.
Trying to get the road open.
With the ice melted, Colin gives it another shot.
Doesn't want to lock in. Oh, it's just got all kinds of dirt, sand, and it's just packed full of crap. I just want to cage a brake, man. She don't want to do nothing. I don't know what else to do.
I could have played around with it maybe another 20 minutes, half an hour. Hell, I could have played with it for another hour or 2 hours, but it just wasn't working and it was time to go.
With traffic backing up on Highway 16, Colin will have to try pulling the trailer to a nearby pullout with one wheel locked.
Just let me know if it rolls or what it's doing.
But any rough movement could send the load spilling onto the highway.
We'll be taking her nice and slow. Okay, I'm gonna pull forward a bit.
Colin's expecting the worst, but as he rolls forward,
They're all turning, Colin. All turning.
Luckily, the brakes were not properly adjusted on said trailer, and the tire rolled, so we just went with it.
it's a lucky break, but there's more weather and work on the way.
On to the next one.
It's open now? It's all good, guys. Yeah, shit. Find another route to cope with the mess.
Gentlemen, eastbound, that is quite a mess there.
Back in the rain in BC,
Just follow the road, they're detouring you.
all eastbound traffic is being diverted
10-4, thanks.
until Jamie can pull a semi off the median.
I should have been over with an hour ago.
It's really frustrating that the driver didn't give me the right information.
It's not 20. This is fully loaded. You got 42,000 in the box. Easy.
With a much heavier load than reported, Jamie can't move the semi. He needs the second wrecker.
Is that him coming there?
Oh, there he is there. Good.
The old Holmes 500, saving the day.
At 10 p.m., John finally arrives. But all he's got is an old 10-ton Jamie's had since he was a teenager. It'll have to be enough.
These old faithfuls really can, a lot of times, change the game when you're in a pinch, and that's why I keep them around.
They're gonna run that out to the back end of that trailer, and it's actually gonna make the difference of us doing this job or not. Run 2 snatch blocks down to the deck, 90 degrees right to that trailer.
This is an all hands on wreck. The pressure's on.
How many snatch blocks do you have out?
We've got 3, that one's 4.
Hey, Phil, just hook up on the back end. A little bit here, screw there.
John's rigged to the undercarriage of the trailer because we want it to pull down, and hopefully between the both units, it's going to be enough to tip the scales.
Hold on as much as you can.
All I need this truck to do is to give me enough power to back Jamie up.
Okay.
Paul? Come on, you.
Keep pulling. Thing.
Come on, old girl.
Unreal. Why are you not coming over? Me.
Come on, you bitch. I'm off the ground, Jamie.
Stop. Why are you not coming over? Me.
In BC, north of the Great Bear Snowshed, Jamie's shaking off his rust, fighting a semi that's refusing to budge.
Come on, you bitch.
47's lifting up off the ground, and it's like, oh my God, this thing's heavy.
I'm off the ground, Jamie.
This thing's not moving.
It's just pulling me backwards.
This is crazy.
Stop. I cannot believe this thing's not coming over. This thing must be like fully loaded or something.
Must be.
Look at this. I'm digging up all the pavement here.
The semi was supposed to have a light load,
Unbelievable.
just 20,000 pounds.
This is bull. He might be 80,000 pounds here. Keeping the highway tied up longer here, but that's causing me grief right now.
What a dog shit.
The way this recovery's going, I think to myself, do we have enough to get this out?
Put a nylon strap over the back end.
Jamie has one play left.
Run that line up to the top. See if you can't pull up the top. Put that over the roof.
They add a strap that runs around the trailer, so John can also pull from above.
Okay.
It's going to give us more leverage by pulling on the top of the box down.
Let me load up, and you pull a little bit. Let me load up, you pull a little bit. Let's work together, okay?
Okay.
But the added leverage comes with an added risk.
The old mechanical wrecker doesn't have an extendable boom, it's not hydraulic, and it wants to pull down. There's a real risk here that we can crush the box.
Make sure Phil watches the box. Real possible for us to break that box, right?
Yep. Okay, pull it.
Coming up at all wind?
A little bit.
Watch the trailer. Keep pulling. Watch that box.
The back is off.
Hold it. Stop. Just be careful 1 minute here. We've got it so that we're up now, right? But any more pulling, we could collapse the box.
We're holding it.
Okay, so let's get this off here now. 47 will hold her up, and I'm gonna pull ahead about 10 or so feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab onto his front end.
Yank it outwards.
Yeah.
But that opens up a new risk.
This truck is sideways like this, it can flip.
So Jamie will pivot the tractor on an angle before pulling it out. Once the tractor is on the road, the trailer should follow.
So what we're gonna do is jackknife the front end of the tractor around so that it doesn't flip over, right?
There we go.
Little bit by little bit.
Keep going.
Here it comes. It's coming.
The front of the tractor is angled onto the highway, but the trailer's still leaning dangerously onto one side.
You see a lot of weight on the box. We're pushing it.
If the wall blows out on this trailer and the load's all over the ground, this thing could be a giant mess.
I like the angle, man. Look at that, eh? Trailer's dragging.
Still got a pretty good lean on the back.
Keep going, keep going. There it comes.
The trailer is back on its wheels, and Jamie, working his first recovery in months, can send the driver back on his way.
We're all happy now. The truck's over and it's up on the road.
There was a lot of things working against us.
That was a hard one.
So getting this upright and him being able to drive this tractor trailer away without the wall bursting out, without any other damage, and he takes this unit and drives back home to Ontario. Amazing.
We're all straightened out and towed out of the way, so the road should be open and good to go. You're good to go all the way. Visibility's down to like 50 feet in some spots, and it's just snow everywhere. You're putting up there all day.
The next day, in northern Alberta,
Trucks jackknifed everywhere.
casualties from last night's storm litter the oil patch highways.
Oh, that is a mess.
On 881, southeast of Lac La Biche, a semi delivering excavator parts to Fort McMurray is long overdue.
Pulled in this morning, but I guess it ain't gonna get there.
The driver lost control on a slick curve and flew right off the road.
I've been here since 2 o'clock last night.
I want it back on the road.
Just before 2 p.m.,
all right.
Heavy Rescue's Colin McLean arrives on scene with a rotator.
Does the truck still run?
No. Along with Jamie's Fort Mac driver, Johnny.
Doesn't start, eh?
It's important to get this equipment on the road. The excavator is waiting for its parts up at an oil field site. Without those parts, it can't do its job. If it's not doing its job, money's being lost.
How much does he figure it weighs?
60,000 pounds plus the trailers. So, over 100.
His load was pretty big.
Over 100,000 pounds frozen solid into the ditch.
Goes into the snow, goes in a little bit hot. It's gonna kind of form some ice around it, and now you gotta try and break free from that ice.
And that's gonna add more resistance to the recovery.
I hope that bumper's strong.
What Colin has to be really cautious of in this job is the rotator's a very powerful machine, and it's very possible to actually rip the whole front end of the truck out.
Armed with a rotator, Colin will attempt to muscle out the oversized tractor trailer in one go.
Block the road. Because this guy's so long, I don't want to kind of piss around.
This tractor trailer must be at least 80 feet long. You need room to bring it up onto the road. Closing the highway gives us the best chance of getting it out.
Truckers are right on Highway 81. This is calling for Jamie Davis. We're just doing a recovery here right now. Unfortunately, got the road blocked for a little bit. So just use caution in the area. We shouldn't have it closed off for too long.
Equipment's got to be moved. Products got to be moved. People are sitting, they're not earning, and you are affecting the economy.
When we come up, it's going to be a bit of a bitch, but try and steer it a little bit towards the right, okay? Watch these cables. If anything's going to snap, it's coming this way.
That's heavy.
She's doing it pretty good.
We had the whole tractor off the ground.
Look at this truck, eh?
You know, we were maxing out pulling that guy up.
Colin inches the trailer forward.
Dragging him through a lot of snow. Girl, you got it.
Okay, we're making progress. You know, that's the first step, getting it moving.
There we go. There we go. Oh, what do we got here?
But his progress comes to a halt.
The trailer's starting to slide down into the ditch.
Sakes.
Sakes. Oh, come on. The trailer's starting to slide down into the ditch.
On Alberta's Highway 881,
it's not coming out in a straight shot.
Colin's struggling to pull more than 100,000 pounds up on the road.
If we were to keep pulling it from the front, the trailer would just keep sliding, and it's getting buried more into the ditch.
Closed in both directions.
The highway is backing up fast.
They gotta get the rope and not around.
You know what? I'm gonna go get spun around, and I'm gonna kind of get into that area. Then we can just grab the trailer.
We needed to change the force that we were putting on it. We needed to get to the back of it and coax the trailer up onto the road to be in line with the tractor.
So Colin repositions to rig the back end.
Right off the frame of the trailer, be pretty good.
The angle is right, but he might not have enough power.
Extending the boom and pulling off the side decreases the capacity on the rotator. There's a lot of weight there. I knew we had our work cut out for us with that one.
Let's see how it goes. got the rotator coming off the ground. You guys seriously watch yourself. Got her up a little bit better.
With a rotator coaxing the trailer sideways onto the road,
I just don't want that to go back down.
Colin sends Johnny to pull from the front using HR-68.
The weight of that load, including the resistance, is probably anywhere from 2 to 3 times the actual weight of HR-68. That's a tough pull.
You want to try and give her a pull? We just got to make sure that the trailer doesn't slide back down and off the ditch. So I'm going to kind of watch the back end of it.
An HR-68 is a light little feather compared to the rotator. Going 100,000 pounds, you gotta be paying attention, that's for sure.
You got slack on my end. It's kind of straightening out, but getting there.
Almost got it.
Oh yeah, we're going.
Hey, buds.
This one definitely worked the old mighty rotator, that's for sure.
Highway 81 is now open.
Little wiggle this way, little wiggle that way. Eventually she'll come.
The company can now get the badly needed excavator parts up to the oil field.
Hey, buddy.
Glad we got it done. It's always a good feeling.
Wide open.
Thank you, driver.
Back at Jamie's shop in Hope, BC.
I'm gonna drop my truck off with my brother there.
The boss is heading out for a quick overnight trip to his Edmonton office. But his first stop is his brother Jason's yard.
Can you give me a ride to the airport?
Sure can.
I'm gonna leave my pickup with you and then,
The boss truck?
Yeah.
You leave me with the boss truck?
As you can see, we have our Tundra. And
Oh, this is nice. Uptown.
The special edition pickup first caught Jamie's eye last year while touring the factory where it was built.
I sure like this truck here. I love the leather interior in there.
Since he brought it home, he's not the only one loving it.
Taking the truck. Taking Jamie's truck, yep.
Boss man's truck. It's my truck to drive, not anybody else's.
But if Jamie thought leaving it at his brother's shop would keep it safe, his niece Tia has other plans.
We're gonna go out and do some wheeling. And we're taking his truck. Jamie's truck. Uncle's gonna be pissed! Maybe we should hide the keys a little bit.
Unbelievable.
Early the next morning, the boss is back, and he's not happy.
Well, why are you driving it at all?
Let's get it cleaned up. Scope. That rubber all along here.
So in the back, start from the top. Look, see, do you see this? Come here. Everybody wants to drive, but nobody wants to do the work, right? I'm not real happy with it. You guys think you're done yet? You're not.
That looks like it was a hell of a ride.
Later that morning, just west of Lac La Biche, Alberta,
The corner claims another one.
a notorious curve on icy Highway 63 strikes again.
Well, at least he was kind enough not to block the road.
Jamie Davis heads north.
The guy put his tractor trailer in a ditch, carrying high beams on it. So this is going to be a task.
For the past 3 weeks, Randy Jackknife has been trying to earn a permanent place in Jamie's crew.
This is a very busy highway. Lots of wide loads.
And today will be his biggest challenge yet.
He's in a corner. This is going to be treacherous.
Right away, Randy can see the trailer is badly twisted.
Holy crap.
But it's what he sees on closer inspection that's going to be the real challenge.
Holy carnage. Holy.
On Highway 63 in northern Alberta,
That's a bad wreck, man.
Randy Jackknife staring down a twisted wreck with a very heavy load.
Holy frick. That truck was flipped on its side, had half of its load still stuck on the trailer. This is probably like 35, 40 ton right here. This is gonna be a pull, man. This is bad.
And the owner wants the truck recovered with those remaining I-beams still on board.
This is gonna be one hell of a job. I have to shut a lane down. I have no other choice.
2 lanes of busy industrial traffic will need to alternate on one of the worst corners of the highway.
Get one sign out over there. Traffic, slow down.
Okay.
Get the other truck to set up over there. Get over there right away, buddy.
The slowdown quickly impacts traffic moving in and out of Alberta's bustling oil fields.
Highway 63 is a very high volume road. Lots of traffic going there. Any delays can get out of control in a hurry.
Vehicles were coming, and I'm worrying about traffic. The pressure to get that job done quickly was unbelievable. I had to get off that highway.
Today, Randy's in luck.
Oh, here's Johnny.
Jamie's Fort McMurray operator, Johnny, was heading up this stretch of 63.
And I stopped to see if you needed a hand.
I figured I'd hook a line there, one over there. I was so grateful for Johnny being there. I'm gonna double line up there. His load is completely gone off on that side. His I-beams are still attached.
That's off, that's still attached.
Yeah.
The attached load will add weight to the pull, and the spilled cargo is pinning down the trailer.
Quarter of that angle iron was still stuck on that corner when it flipped over onto its side, and it was still all on there.
Once we get that flipping over,
yeah,
that's gonna take that side over.
Okay.
Take the slack out of the cables there.
They'll use the lines from HR 66 and 68 to pull on the rear axles and break the trailer free.
There we go. Keep it tight.
Yeah.
The trailer's not dropping. It's slipping sideways.
We'll put one up top there.
They re-rig for more downward force,
We're just gonna put a line up higher there.
running Randy's second winch line to the highest point on the trailer.
That's good.
Good. Here we go. Going. Yeah!
The wheels are on the ground, but the trailer is still pinned under the spilled load.
And all the steel's pushing down on it there, so.
This frame is lodged right into the truck. That side is really bad.
We'll take tension off there. I'm gonna hook up on the back of the tractor.
They move 2 lines,
In about 3 feet, Johnny.
one from each wrecker to the rear of the tractor.
Okay.
We just need just a little bit more pull.
Are you just gonna hook it on the frame?
Yeah. That way it'll let all the steel on that side there fall on the ground.
Randy's hoping a hard pull from the side will wrench the trailer free.
There we go.
We had no other choice. Our best option was try and get the carnage of his load off of the trailer. At the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. Pull it, pull it, pull it.
There we go. Yeah. Team effort.
Once we've got the carnage off, we were laughing because the weight was gone.
But Randy and Johnny still need to get the rig on the road.
Stop both lanes there.
Okay.
So now they must close the entire highway.
Close in both directions.
Weighed down by the steel, the semi could bottom out on the edge of the road, putting the fuel tank at risk.
I'll follow him up and help him as he pulls it. Hopefully we can get it onto the highway. We want to get out of here. Uh-oh. I don't like that.
What's going on? Can someone help? It's chaos up there.
Traffic is backing up fast on Alberta's Highway 63 as workers from the oil patch head home at the end of their shifts.
What's going on up ahead of me here? You don't want to know.
But the steel truck recovery has bottomed out, putting the fuel tank in a dangerous position.
It was scraping and it was telling us, you're gonna hit the tank in the pavement. And we have diesel fuel leaking all over in the ditch. You don't want none of that.
Johnny raises his boom to lift the tractor higher off the ground.
Come on out, baby. Holy!
I was so stoked and relieved, man. It was amazing.
The first lane reopens,
Just meet me at the K road over there.
Okay.
Turn off there.
while Johnny gets ready to tow the steel truck onto the road and head home. But with the late afternoon traffic building,
What the?
Johnny's engine refuses to fire.
Northbound is open, southbound is closed.
We gotta get off this highway.
HR 68 just had its fuel lines replaced this morning.
I just figured that got a little bit of air in the lines there.
Randy!
You got any ether?
Yeah.
Diethyl ether is highly volatile and could give the engine a push.
Just go spray it in that air box up there. Holy man.
Bolt. Ready?
If we don't get this truck started, we are screwed.
Come on, catch it.
Come on, catch.
what a relief when it started up.
Good to go. What about teamwork? Got her going, that's the main part.
If Johnny didn't show up, it would have been a lot longer of a haul for me. We're all a family in this towing business, and you need to take care of each other no matter what goes on.
This year, the company has grown hard and fast. The end result is we've got different players in the game, different guys driving trucks.
Time to get the off this road.
I'm geared up and I'm driving away, boys.
They've really had to come together and figure things out in a hurry and work with each other. I'm proud of everybody for that.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Stand by, Gord. Gord, just wait.
Al and Gord struggle.
You gotta watch where you're going, Gord.
What? To get in sync.
Let the traffic come!
A whiteout in Alberta
No, that guy's kind of speeding back there.
creates a dangerous chain reaction.
Whoa, we have an accident. Stay back.
And a stuck excavator
There's no such thing as a little bit dead.
proves too much for Al's rigging.